Alright, so before I begin, I'll note that I've done some editing, and already from here you can basically see I've basically done a couple changes because that no longer says 2017, 2016. I've moved 2017 up here to 2018. And part of the reason is because I got rid of like Dismatch here. And I basically combined one of the 2017 70-year-olds I basically had with 2018 over here. Which means 2016 is just just these. And the game from 2017 I'm basically showing you guys is another one of these 70-year-olds I'm probably going to drop, I think, from Spotlight, because it's interesting, but it has issues. So Sleeping Beauty. And yeah, this is basically a browser-based game here, so bear with that, but whatever. Into a profound slumber she sank, surrounded only by dense brambles, thorns, and roses. Many adventurers tried to find and rescue her, but none came back. Fun fact, this game features permadeath and procedural generation, and is winnable and stuff like that, but whatever. On the bottom, if you basically reload the screen, obviously, well, this will basically change. This goes to as well, so this game was created in one week. So let's see if we can get something different. You can reload this page to get another fun fact. Yeah, I'm basically doing it right now. This game uses the awesome metrical font face. This game can be won. The original Sleeping Beauty fairy tale was written by Charles Perrault. So blah blah. All right, let's just get to it. You've seen me waste enough time for reloading here. All right, so what really interested me about this game is that you're basically in a tower, and it basically keeps the sort of dungeon mapping within this tower sort of thing here. So, tower floor 1, you have 20 health and 50 mana. A truly beautiful day for heroic action. This tower is surrounded by plains and trees, and there might be a princess sleeping on the last floor. Apparently the only way to get to her is to advance through all tower levels. To move around, use arrow keys, numpad, or V keys. So on the bar you can move of diagonal, so that's nice. Now, note this is one of the things I really hate about this game, but you bump into a closed door. To interactive stuff, press both a modifier key, Control, Alt, Shift, or Command, and direction key. Use movement. So that's one bad thing about this game, but whatever. So there we go. A weak health potion is lying here. To pick it up, press Enter. So both will pick that up. Let's pick up some stuff here. Here's a sharp dagger. We'll pick up the sharp dagger because, weapons. There's a rat in there. We'll deal with him in a moment, but let's just go in here. There's an open door right there for some reason. So, basically, you note that bits of rooms here are, they're in a sort of circular fashion, which, is cool. Alright, so, you bump into a rat. If you wish to interact with beings, attack them, for example, press both a modifier key and directing key. So much like everything else to interact with them. So here's a rat. You can kiss it gently to wake it up. You can talk to it. You can attack it. So let's try talking to it. The rat doesn't say anything. Let's kiss it. The rat does not seem to be amused. Let's attack it. You attack the rat. Combat in Sleeping Beauty happens by playing the Game of Thorns on a square game board. Max sequences, directions keys, and enter of colored blocks to perform individual actions. This includes both your attacks as well as your enemies. Note that certain items in your inventory can modify the frequency of colors on a game board. So the idea here is basically matching attacks to damage the enemy. So essentially just like Dismatch, except that you have a sort of rolling effect deck over here that you have to basically sort of deal with. So basically the idea here is basically want to max up your greens so that I guess stuff basically happens. So let's see here. So note this is a rat. It doesn't have mana. So if I do this, the rat does not have any mana to attack. So basically, it's got rid of his mana right there to attack with. So hooray for that. But yeah, I know the idea here is that you want to be actually free to basically make this guy basically attack stuff. So let's do this. We'll just do a slight little attack here. The rat does not have enough mana to attack. Hit the rat and you kill it. Blah blah. So you hit your gold coin. Let's pick it up. So you got ourselves a gold coin for defeating a rat. Up the staircase we go. There's an open door. And yes, there is, like, other monsters that will actually attack you here, so... There's a goblin, for example. You see a goblin, let's talk to it. The goblin's not saying anything. I guess it's wicked swap, doesn't seem used. Let's attack it. Now, I believe a goblin can, actually, use magic attacks to kill me, but, whatever. Let's just go like this. So you attack the goblin, you hit the goblin and moderately damage it. So note the way you basically can choose when these guys basically attack you, as opposed to before where you didn't. So it's basically beneficial to sort of get these guys to attack you when you can basically absorb the attack. So the goblin hits you and slightly damages you. So that's what I basically did right here. The goblin casts a spell at you and slightly damages you. So yeah, they can cast spells as well. The goblins. So learn that about them. So there we go. We can kill this guy. So this guy decided to attack me. So basically, yeah, you can be attacked, obviously. Let's just attack him. We critically damage it. And we know that these guys can't, cast spells, so watch out for that. You make way for dense brambles, actually injure yourself on the thorns. So obviously I want to basically avoid thorns, because, they can hurt me. Here's the helmet, we'll just pick that up. And apparently these guys are, deciding to, ambush me here, so let's just attack this guy. We don't have any attacks basically of our own here, so let's just get attacked by this guy. We'll get attacked by this guy. Oh, so these guys don't have a whole lot of mana to attack me with. That's good to know. Cast a spell to mildly damage it, so I basically use some mana there basically to damage this guy here a little bit. Let's just get attacked here by, some light attacks, I guess. Now, don't bother, if you're basically hit by a whole lot of thorns, it basically really hurts you, so you have to sort of watch out for that. But anyway, let's hit with this. You critically damage it a little bit there. And doesn't have any mana, so that'll basically do some more damage to him. There goes him. There's our sharp, sword. We'll attack this guy here. See, I note that I have a lot, a lot of mana to use, to go right there. It's a sort of interesting gimmick, I guess, basically use forms, but I have the basic same. Here's the thing: the reason I'm not basically showing this game off is for the same reason I'm basically not showing off the last one is because it's the same field each time. So I sort of I sort of think this should be randomized as a thing, right? So it's not randomized, so that's basically an issue for me. Let's just kill you. Pick up this. Here's a shield of power, so hooray for that. So we got attacked by a bat. I don't think bats have mana, so we'll waste off this stuff right here. I could do magic attacks on, but whatever. Let's just let this attack me here a little bit. There we go. We just took out this goblin here. I'm being called, so one of them is gonna answer my phone and be right back. So pause. All right. Well, let's continue then. So I defeated that bat. We got his loot. No bother, there's multiple passages in these towers sometimes, so that is a thing. We're being attacked by a bat again, because why not? Let's do this. We'll attack him with this. We'll get attacked by this. Attack him with this. That worked out well. An epic sword of treachery is lying here. So let's just pick that up. Actually, treachery is right here. Why don't pick up this? There's an epic axe. I'm not sure what the oh, maybe the basically that red number sign means when I do red number sign something happens to it. Might be something to test at some point. Let's just go do this. And although, by the way, apparently mana and my health is regenerating as we go along here, so that's cool. But, blam. There goes my mana if he's blasting this guy to smithereens. Let's go down here. There's a weak mana potion, we'll pick that up. We'll attack this guy next. But yeah, let's just test this. Maybe if I do this, it'll, like, take damage, so... Because the spell not really damaging me. He doesn't have a whole lot of mana, this guy, so that's good to know. Note that he is, like, injuring me, but I don't see me doing anything special to him, so... I guess, like, this is probably doing something, just, like, red, like, number sign, but I have no idea what it basically does, so... Let's just stick with the epic axe, I guess. Probably better to basically use. A tempered helmet of treachery, so... Let's get that on, maybe. That didn't work. So here's an orc. Let's attack this guy. I don't think orcs cast spells, do they? Yeah, he does cast spells. So he's a spellcaster, just like, everything else for the most part. Let's do this. We'll do that. Kill him. I'll need to find like a rat or something basically to get injured with or whatever. So that's a thing. An owl. Walking through that was not smart, but whatever. Let's talk to it. Doesn't say anything. The orc does not seem amused being kissed and attacks me because, it was not amused at all. Let's do this to attack it. Let's go like this. Note that I'm sort of low in health, so I'm being a little bit more cautious there, but whatever. Alright, at this point I sort of worry about my health a little bit, I guess. It is going up, but, not a whole lot. There's a dagger of power here. Yeah, I don't really care about that. There's a map potion here. We'll pick this up. Alright, well, I guess that's basically it for this stuff here. Is a quaff basically heal up, I wonder? Let's just, like, test this, so... I have, like, healing potions and stuff like that, right? But, Well, here's the thing, like, this is basically a game that's basically in a browser. So, there's, like, no documentation for me basically to go on, basically, for this one. So, that's, like, the unfortunate thing, but whatever. You enter the staircase, you feel heavier. So, I guess we heal up when we go up the staircase, that's good to know. Only on the first time, though, it seems, so that's fine. There's a map potion here. Maybe it's instantaneous when we basically, like, get our health back and stuff like that, so that could be a thing. We'll come back to that, maybe. So here is a halfling adventurer. Let's talk to him. The halfling adventurer says, "So you are also looking for that sleeping princess?" So I could kiss him gently, wake him up, whatever. Oh, we're attacked by a spider. Alright, so that's fine. I guess this guy probably will poison me, but let's like do this. This is a man to attack. That's awesome. Let's do this. Well, we're gonna get hit by this guy in a moment because, like, that's all he has available to him. So, bam! I just took a whole lot of damage right there. This fire hits you and severely damages you. Because, that's all I can really do. So, I wonder how many top floors there are. Hi there, fellow adventurer. So, you're also looking for the sleeping princess, so yes. Does the same things over and over again. There's some armor here, let's put this on. A blunt axe, don't care about this. Temperate armor, that's better than my current armor, so I'll put that on. This would be an interesting idea, having sort of basically you have a match game, each time you see fight stuff in a traditional rogue. Oh no, there's a lot of stuff that actually these matching games. I'm not against having these games being Okay, so no, by the way, basically when I pick up these up, I basically restore it at that point. But anyways, I'm not against basically having these games where you have a sort of mini game basically for the attacks and stuff like that. My main problem is the fact that these games, they sort of lack what can I say about them? They lack all the really qualities I basically want from procedural generation and stuff like that. That I would expect a really basically to have. That's the main failing. Well, we can go talk to this guy. We're gonna attack him. Let's attack this guy again. Let's do this. We're just gonna waste off this stuff right here. And we'll get rid of that there. Let's get rid of this right here. Note that by the way, it's a good idea to have lots of separate fields and stuff to basically attack with. So you can damage these guys if you need to. So sword, don't care. Attack this guy. So poop, poop, poop. Don't want to cast a massive spell on this guy, so poop, he's dead. And epic makes magical damage is right here, so I guess that's probably better. Now, I think the tower is getting bigger as you go up, I guess is the idea. I don't know why it's a thing, but that's how it basically just set up, I guess. There's that. Oh, there's the way out right up there. Interesting. Okay, we go up here. You bump into her Orcish Witch. Alright, so this might be a little bit more challenging, but let's just talk to her. And we'll try kissing her. She is not amused, and she attacks me for it. So let's blast her. So you cast the spell the Orcish Witch and severely damage her. And let's kill her off with that. Nothing this way. And yeah, it's a spellcaster, obviously that one right there, but whatever. And this guy's chasing me for sure. It's a poisonous snake, so let's attack this guy. And we'll just go pop, pop. Down you go. Get that guy a gold coin. So magical weakness basically it makes me think that this would be weak to enemy attack. So basically, some of these are probably gonna make you weaker to certain attacks these armors, so benefit you as well. Let's talk to him. Look out for potions that might save your butt. I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I got hurt on the thorn. I wonder how many tar floors there are there. So, memes and stuff like that, because why not? Alright, we got ourselves a poisonous snake here. We're just going to attack it. Let's get attacked by this guy. So, the poisonous snake hits you and does some moderate damage. It doesn't seem like these guys are poisoning me, so that's interesting, but whatever. Slightly damages me. Slightly damages me. I will take taking some moderate damage, that's fine. I don't like how this is basically all sort of mixed match over here, but whatever. Let's attack him with this. We can get that. There's an iron armor, don't care about this. Let's pick up this. There's an epic mace. We already have ourselves something good enough, so let's just not worry about that. Another orc, let's attack it. So blast him. Down he goes. I'm not really sure it benefits me to search around for stuff, but whatever. We'll attack you, sure. So in our Orcish Witch, let's just go pop. And yeah, note that some of these guys, they're weaker basically in like melee, so the Witch is like, something worth it to like, be physically attacked by, so why not? We can do that. Let's get this. There's a great sword of magical weakness here, so if I put that on, it'll basically boost like the enemies like, magic attacks against me, I guess. Oh, we got ourselves in our Orcish Witch here to basically fight, so okay. Blast you with this, blast you with that. 25 gold coins so thus far. There's a great sword right there. There's an armor right there. A large shield of magical domination. That's probably better than my current stuff, so let's get this. That's a kobold, I guess. No, it's a human knight. So hi there, fellow adventurer. Some monsters in his tower give a pretty hard fight. Well, let's just get going up here. We're going to try and get to the end of this real fast. So there's a great sword. Here's an Orcish knight, by the way, so talk to him. I wonder how many tower floors there are. Sharp sword is better than a blunt one. There's a human hero here, talk to him. Sharp sword is better than a blunt one. Get that gold coin. So magical domination, great sword. I'm not sure what's better, is a mace or a great sword, so whatever, to keep the one we have right there. You're chasing me down apparently, so let's attack you. We'll cast a spell on you. We'll get attacked by you. Cast a spell on you. Done. There's a blunt mace right there. There's the way out. Don't need that. A Minotaur Warrior. Alright, so Garrus has a Minotaur now. So this guy can cast spells on me, but it only slightly does damage because, they're not spellcast these guys, so let's just, waste up all of this guy's, stuff right there. Then we'll just blast him a little bit with, spells here. Melee him a little bit. Let's waste this all up. Doing our attack right there. Yeah, I don't want him meleeing this guy because it'll really hurt, so avoid that. I will. Boom. Although Wish or something basically attacked me, so. An ogre. So this guy's probably going to attack me. Oh, no, he's basically going to leave me alone. That's nice. I don't want to be attacked by an ogre ear, by the way, so. Try and find something else that, I can attack. And yeah, it's like in our game where, they're hostile, but they're not hostile, these guys, so. Oh, an anime tree, apparently. It casts a spell slightly damaging me, apparently, so I hurt. Damaging me with this. Well, he's not too bad, this guy. He's, okay, so. Let's do that. We'll do this. Blast him with this. Some of this, give me a few monster attacks like that. Smack him for a little bit of damage right there. He's tough, this guy. We'll give him that. There we go. We got rid of him. Ah, here we go. So, you enter the staircase. You feel healthier. Welcome to the last floor. You finally managed to reach the princess and finish the game. Congratulations. Furthermore, you were able to accumulate a total of 30 gold coins. The game is over now, but you're free to look around. Press escape to continue. So, basically the idea is like you have to get to like the top of this tower and then like, you find out that, oh boy, the princess is surrounded by people here. So, here's like a pillar. Here's like this halfling hero. Talk to him. Shh, she's sleeping, don't you see? I see another lucky adventurer. Make sure you don't wake her up. You can do whatever you want here, but beware no kissing. So yeah, basically like, all the heroes basically up here, just doing their thing. There's a Dwarven Knight. Make sure you don't wake her up. Double Explorer. I see another lucky adventure. So no way if you're trying to kiss these guys. Yeah, they're not amused. Alright, well, that's basically the end of this game. I mean, I like the idea of like having like, these like sort of match like effects basically in like a sort of like really effect like this. And that's why I basically wanted to show this game basically off, but it's basically like just like Dismatch in a way that like, Dismatch is a cool game in the fact that like, it has like, that sort of match like, mechanic to do stuff with, but because it doesn't like, it basically has like, this sort of carryover mechanic between like fights. So, I think like with like match games like inside rogue mechanics, you have to make it so like each of the individual battles are also randomized, or else like well, here's the thing: you're basically in like a run, but each of the individual battles be like their own sort of like run in a way. So that's like the real like takeaway of like why I'm not like showing this as a spotlight. But oh well, that's basically like the Sleeping Beauty like game here is basically did. What's it called? Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. That's a 70-year-old from 2017. Going on from here, by the way, we should actually see some like spotlights I actually plan to actually show you guys, but until we get to them, for now, just take care.